It's Taco Tuesday and we're making fish tacos. These are my favorite. I'm using the Louisiana premix beer batter to make our fish tacos. I'm using the beer batter one, but you can also use club soda instead of the beer if you don't have any beer. I happen to not have any beer. Fresh out. Just kidding. We don't really drink beer. Okay, so I got the club soda. That's the whole packet of the seasoning mix. The instructions are in the back. And then 1 cup of the club soda or the beer. I've made it with beer before. I do like the flavor better. But today, this is all we got, so that's what we're going with. So anyway, we're gonna mix that up. It's all nice and bubbly. I got my oil preheating over here at 350. We're gonna wait till that gets up to temperature. And I have some cod fillets here that I cut up in like these strips, so they're easy to put in the tacos. That's just cod. And you can use any fish you want, really. I've used catfish before, I've used crappie. I have my cod fillets here that I cut up in strips. I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle them with a little bit of lime juice. I didn't have fresh lime, so I'm just gonna use this. And sprinkle a little bit of the Old Bay's on there, just to give it some flavor, you know, on the inside. Season them up on both sides, okay? And then we're gonna dip it in our batter and see how they taste. Nice and seasoned, just like that. I have my batter here, nice and ready. It is a little thick. You do want it that way, otherwise it's just gonna slide right off and you won't have any batter on your fish. So mine are still a little frozen, but that's okay. So we got that nice seasoning there. We're just gonna dip it in this batter, let it get coated. There we go. Shake a little bit of the excess. Put it in your oil, hold on to it for a couple seconds, and then drop it in there. Turn it this way so you can see what we're doing here. We're gonna put it in our batter. Shake off a little bit of the excess. Hold it in there for a few seconds, and let it go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these, and we'll come back and see what they look like. In the meantime, I'm gonna make a chipotle sauce to go with our fish tacos. We got 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Use whatever mayonnaise you want. And I have this chipotle peppers and the adobo sauce, and I'm just gonna use some of that sauce. But if you like it really spicy, then go ahead and put in one of those peppers. I'm gonna throw that in and mix it up. Either use this or you can use mayonnaise, whatever. I like my fish tacos a little spicy, so the chipotle sauce in there is so good. Just like that. Taste it. I use a little more heat. A little more heat, so I'm going to put a little more of that sauce in there. I'm trying to get the sauce without the peppers. Ooh, I feel it now. Yeah, that's probably enough. Okay, let's check out our fish. Okay, these are ready. They're nice and golden. They're floating, and they look delicious. We're going to set them aside and let them drain. And this is what they're looking like. I'm gonna top them off with a little bit more of the lime juice. I have a little bit of onion, some red onion that I cut out. All right, finely chopped. I love to top off my fish tacos with some cabbage, shredded cabbage. And listen, top them off with whatever you like. You could just use tartar sauce. You could just use cilantro and onion on this. This is just the way that I like them. Drizzle some of that chipotle mayo on there. That gives it a flavor that is out of this world. This is just how I like them. You do them how you like them. Buen provecho. Oh my gosh. Delicious. Make you some.